all of us have different clients and sometimes difficult clients, but they all have different needs. They all have different goals, different outcomes are needed. And I Chi traditionally can work for most clients, but you might have to modify it. So I've made a video on just the trunk stability movements. I had already done one on the upper extremity movements that includes many different ways to use a posture. So I will skip, but they are not skipped in the video. I'm going to skip the physical focus and talking about what should be done during this physically. And I'm going to skip the breathing, the information on the breath for each posture. And I'm going to skip the body-mind visualization for each posture. And I want to go straight to sensory because many of us are working with sensory kids and adults, and maybe just bringing that hand over and sliding it up and not even getting the arms all the way out, but just here and sliding it. Or we have used a talking hand underwater as it comes across and they meet and then they go their own ways. And then the talking hand comes over again and they chat and then they go their different ways. Or for hand flapping, we can have the hand flap as it's going across and coming back. And that's just fine if that's what you need. We can interlace fingers, fold the hands, and take them over here, and then take them over here. Do whatever is necessary. The hands don't have to be interlaced either. One can be on top, spreading, and then it can go the other way. Modify the posture however you need to work with any of your sensory clients. Then you might, for neuro, for spasticity or flaccid limbs, you might want to use the strong hand and take the one that's spastic over and then put it back and just stretch it a little bit to its easy range of motion. Or if they've got a flaccid limb that's just floating, then pulling it across and pressing it over, always using the more functional hand. If these people can get that to work, then balance is often an issue. And balance is an issue with a lot of our clients. So you can start with just the eyes, and you can't see my eyes, but just picture that they're going that way and coming back to center and going that way without my head moving, because it's good to break up these functions. Then if they can hold it and not fall over, then let's try the head. Move the head to the side and see if it starts to tip them, because we are asymmetrical in this posture. Our arm comes across, our head goes that way, and many clients lose their balance. So instead, just start with eyes and head, then take the arm halfway and maybe the head all the way or whatever, and see if that works. And then you can try it further. And if people start to tip over, maybe their head and eyes have to go opposite, and that's just fine. We want to get the function going, and it's whatever you need to do to help people with balance. We want to challenge it, but we don't want to make them fall over. Then we have something called spiraling I Chi that helps with function in the more proximally placed joints by using the more distally placed segments of the body. So if somebody's shoulder can't work, then you use the hand that is working. And here's an example of soothing with that. It's leading with the back of the hand, the head and torso, neck, all go over. The back of the hand pulls across, and it gets the shoulder functioning. But using spiraling I Chi is a lot of fun for some clients, even those who don't need it for moving the body. I'm going to skip core and just finish up with the range of motion and alignment. This is more for mobility, this application. We come across, we look over there, put your hand on your shoulder. Don't grab it, just set it there. Look over that shoulder, keep your hips and torso forward, and you will feel a stretch. Usually maybe quadratus lumborum in that area, depends on how God strung you up. So we come over here, we traditionally hold it for an exhalation, inhalation, exhalation, but I didn't cover that here. And that gives us, it starts to give us more mobility in the core or whatever it's working. So I Chi trunk stability focuses on so many different ways to use I Chi with such a mix of clients. I hope that you'll be able to use it. Thank you.